Coming to the course content, what actually we are covering as part of this course is basically we'll be having around 16 to 20 hours of training. So basically we have divided all this into multiple sessions. So session 1 we discuss about the Teradata introduction and architecture, basically what is Teradata, advantages of Teradata, and what are the different components in Teradata like parsing engine, Binet and AMP. So different components in place, vprox, vdisk, parallel data extensions, and then TPS. All these components will be talking about the initial session. So once we're comfortable with Teradata architecture, we'll go to the space management and data protection. Basically, what is a perm space, temp space, pool space, spool space, right? So type of tables like volatile and global temporary tables. Okay, what are the types of locks in Teradata and transient journal? All these things like space management and protection of data, how the fallback mechanism will work, and how your journaling of the data will be done at Teradata to have a backup of the copies. So all these points will be covered as part of this session. So this is session 2, space management and data protection. We are covering the Teradata 14 version as of now, and here the third session will be the data distribution. So the data distribution, how actually through the AMPs the data is distributed based on your primary index, secondary index, non-unique secondary index, unique secondary index, PPI, primary partition primary index. All this stuff will be used to distribute your data, right? So indexing are nothing but how you distribute your data based on the indexes. So indexes plays a vital role in distributing your data across AMPs. So we have to talk about all these indexes and how your hashing algorithm will work in Teradata with respect to the data distribution will be covered in session 3 for 3 hours. So this is the session 3, and session 4 will be the index and explain plan. So this is very important, the explain plan, how your parsing engine will create an explain plan for your query based on the indexes. And there are some indexes which cannot be changed by manual systems. We can create it, rather we cannot directly use those indexes like single table, multi-table join indexes and aggregate join index and hash index. So all these indexes inherently there in Teradata which can help you to reduce the burden on the query, right? For example, if you have a join query already, you might have defined a join index. So we don't need to call explicitly the join index while writing a query. That will be called internally by the Teradata systems. So we'll talk about those explain plan, how your data will be distributed, and the fifth session will be Teradata join strategy and color stat. So how you are joining with different type of joins the data, like on collecting stats is very important, because without that your query performance will be damn slow, right? So you have to know how to color stats on a table and a column, right? So without that your query will give you a poor performance while writing the queries. So we'll talk about that, strategies and color statistics and all the stuff with high and low confidence, what is high, low and no confidence. So we can talk about all these concepts in the session 5th. And then session 6 is a basic SQL. We'll talk about data types, functions, and all the basic function like qualify, row number, partition by group and aggregate functions. So for the initial class Teradata SQL. And then we'll talk about utilities. This is a major role in Teradata today's world, right? So Teradata comes up with new utilities, a lot of variety of utilities to have different purposes of loading the data, like fast load, mload, btech, and fast export, tpt. There are different kind of tools. I mean, the utilities developed by Teradata can be used with respect to the requirement, basically. So we'll be talking about all these utilities with description and examples, because that is more important. So we'll talk about these utilities and all the Teradata utilities, and hands-on questions and practical scenario based questions, and we'll talk about advantage and disadvantage of each utility. So that's the end of this course, and finally we'll talk about the best practices and how to write your code in a proper standard way, and real-time examples like how your scriptings are actually using, right, the Teradata scripts and where exactly you use in real time. And case studies, sometimes like we see why this I mean this requirement needs only fast load, why not multi-load, right? So some kind of case studies will go through it, like we'll decide what utility use in that case scenario, right? So we'll talk about those case studies as well by taking each example, like for each utility we take the basic Teradata query or fast load mload. So we'll talk about all those case studies for each utility. So this is the complete syllabus for Teradata. So here 2 hours, 4, 6, total is comes around the 16 to 20 hours including the practice. So this is about the training what actually we provide, on a Teradata training on a overall.